Morning to Teacher Lourdes and everybody watching this video. My name is Emanuel Lozano, and I'm responsible for giving you an analysis about Salvation, the work by Langston Hughes. But first, let's talk about Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was a man born in February 1st, 1902, and he was part of the Harlem Renaissance, an artistic movement from the early 20th century, which emphasized on empowering black art back in the day. So, about Salvation, this is a very special work because it basically tells the story of how the author Langston Hughes was forced to convert to Christianity in the early age of 13. He says that he went to church with his aunt, and they were having this big revival in which people start to sing and preachers start to preach, and there's this big party, and they were inviting people to convert. It seemed like everybody was converting but Langston Hughes and another kid. The thing is that Langston Hughes felt forced by the environment to fake convert into Christianity. And how curious this story is, because this can be seen nowadays when people are not genuinely converted to Christianity and they force them to convert, between commas again, and also they make them do things a Christian do without wanting to do them. So Langston Hughes continues by saying that it was such pressure that the kid beside him told him, just act as if you were a convert, and that's it. Because they were having this big party, and everybody was kneeled and praying for the people to get converted. But sometimes it is not that way you gain lives for Christ or convert people to Christianity. It has to be a feeling born inside the people's hearts, and that is not a feeling that comes from nowhere. That is God talking to a person through a situation, or by any scientifically, or most of the time, or at times not scientifically proved situations in life. And I'd like to discuss the theme of this work. I'd say that the theme of this work is religious fanaticism. And when you try to make people to convert to Christianity, it says a lot by the development of the story. It says a lot that, for example, in the Bible, there's a verse that says that we're supposed to love God with our mind and with our heart. That means that we have to basically put a conscience and our five senses into loving God. So if you trade real Christianity for just your emotions, that is a big fail. And those people really need to reconsider what they are doing. So I'd like to discuss the relevance of this work nowadays. Nowadays we see uh, some Christ churches, and I have to say it like this because they are not really preaching Christ. Some churches are just desperate to get people to become members of the churches, and they do things like this. Personally, I have to say that they need to read the Bible more. So, to sum up, I'd like to say that Christianity is not a joke, and faking conversion is not a joke either. Thank you.